This is just a sample of the audiobook. To get the complete audiobook, access the link posted in the first comment.
Welcome to the PMP Exam Master Prep Manual. I am excited you're here because I'm going to help you ace the PMP exam without memorizing a single thing. Now, if that sounds crazy to you, it's not. I'm serious. Memorizing nothing. And you and I, you out there and me right here talking to you, we're going to do this together from the beginning to the end. Now, this book that you have right here is unlike any other PMP book in the world. So how is it different? You see, this book is the world's only case story focused PMP book. That's it. Case study focused. That is what's so different about this book, and I'll tell you tons about it. Now, what's so different about case study approach? It brings the PMBOK alive. The PMBOK guide comes alive. You're going to see it in a totally different way, and you're going to love it and learn it, and you're going to ace your PMP exam. I guarantee it. Now, before I get going too crazy, you don't even know who I am. My name is Scott Payne, and this is my book. I'm the author. I wrote it, and I'm going to read it to you. Now, the reason why I'm so excited about helping you is because I want to help you get your PMP. That's why you're here, right? That's great. You want to get your PMP? I want to help you. It's a perfect marriage. Now, the PMP can change your life, and it changed mine, and I want to help you make that change for yourself. Now, if you're out there, I know exactly how you're feeling right now. I've been in your shoes. A lot of you out there, honestly, you might be struggling. You might feel overwhelmed, stressed, worried, confused, or some of you out there might just be a little bit uninspired, right, with the PMP. Now, if you are, and let's be honest with ourselves, a lot of us are, I'm here to tell you it's not your fault. I believe you've been underserved from your training right now, from the books, from the courses, from anything that you've done. You've been underserved, and it's not your fault. Now, look, there's a ton of PMP information out there. The problem isn't finding information. It is everywhere on the internet, blogs, courses, whatever. It is everywhere. The problem is making sense of the information and being prepared to use it on the PMP exam. That sounds like a little change, but it is a giant task. Now, up to this point, the books, the courses, the audio books, the blog posts, the whatever, all those things are out in the market have shared a few key things. They easily overwhelm us, you and me too, because I've been in your shoes. They overwhelm us with facts and details and think they're serving us in that way, and they're not. They also share the fact that they don't focus on the connections that exist within the PMBOK guide. And this, not focusing on the connections, is a huge problem. It's a huge issue. The connections, and that's what we're going to go through this entire book, are so important. That is the gold. That is what's going to drive you to success. And then right now, books, courses, and audiobooks out there, they don't focus on connections. Now, the last thing all these things share is that they're extremely boring. I mean, like they got paid to be boring. Now, this book, I'm reading it. I'm going a little wild right now, but I'm not a boring guy. You are not going to get bored with this experience. In fact, it is my challenge and my goal to keep you excited through the entire process. And I'm going to do that, okay? All my books, all my e-courses, everything. Anti-memorization, anti-boring. All right? Now, I want you to know the first thing right now as we go back to this. Your success on the PMP exam is not dependent on you memorizing PMP facts. It's not. What really matters, your success, is dependent on your ability to understand the entire PMP world as a system, not from individual points. And number two, it's dependent on your ability to understand the why behind every process inside of this system. And then to have the framework in your mind to be able to use what you've learned about the system and individual processes and how they link together to be able to answer the questions on the PMP exam that are situational. Now, you're going to get thrown a ton of situational questions on the PMP exam, and you've got to be prepared to answer them. And how you prepare is critical in whether you are correctly prepared or you're ready to go on the exam or not. So how we prepare matters. And this book is all about how we prepare. I'm going to focus on the system. I'm going to focus on the linkages. I'm going to focus on the why. I'm going to teach it all in a case study. And you're going to be ready to roll